Okay, well, we're live, I'm pretty sure. Doing another build stream of the One Piece Battle at Arlong Park. I'll be right back, guys. I just gotta quickly set something up here. Awesome, guys. I'm back. Got that all set up. I think we're ready to go. So, like I said, welcome back to another live stream. Today we're chilling on a Sunday, enjoying the beautiful weather. I am going to be building some more of the Battle at Arlong Park One Piece set. Very, very excited. I got all that set up. Camera's good to go. That's not touching anything. Perfect. Cool. So yeah, we're continuing the build of the Battle at Arlong Park. Where did I leave off here? I'm on bag 1 right now. So all I've built so far is Usopp. We've got Luffy's long arms. This one comes with the crazy arms, which is kind of cool, honestly. I really like the crazy arms, crazy long. One really funny thing too is to give us some playability. They've made it where you can actually like push his arm through his body, boop, and just like that. And then it can come out on the other side, and then it extendos. It's just really funny how that all looks. I think it looks pretty cool, pretty sweet. And yeah, I'm excited. This set was, for me, it was $100 Canadian. I want to say that's 70 American, maybe 80 American for this set. But I like this set. It's got some really cool figs. I'm obviously the Fishman. I'm really excited to build. But for right now, we just got our man Usopp. I do like his vacation kind of outfit that he's wearing. That's the same outfit that they had for the Netflix one. So that's cool. I really, really like it. How was our build going here? What was I making? I think right now we're just making some of the little play pieces. So this set's kind of cool. It's got one giant temple building, and then it's got some small little set pieces, like on the cliff there and everything. A little hide spot, ambush area. So so that one was already done. Cool. Yeah, I didn't make it very far. I was messing around a couple days ago. I can't remember if it was Friday or not, but I tried to live stream and I changed the settings and I think I made the bitrate too high. So anyways, the stream dropped out and it died on me. So that was a failed stream. But I ended up opening up the box and I got like 10 minutes in, and then I ended up realizing I was just talking to myself. So yeah, we're back today. I think we're good. I think everything's running smooth, or smoother, I should say, which is kind of nice. So that's great. I'm pretty excited. I want to get this set built. I was hoping to do it all today, but I don't want to like make false promises or get myself excited and not end up doing it. But I want to get this built this week sometime. This weekend coming, I'm going to be going to a Lego convention in Calgary, Alberta, which is really cool. So I'm very excited for that. Lots of cool stuff to see. Now that we've got some One Piece sets that have come out since August, I have a sneaky suspicion we may see something One Piece related at the convention. I'm kind of interested to see. I'm a huge One Piece fan, so honestly, I would love to just see any kind of love for the One Piece, and there hasn't been a lot of mocks. I haven't seen much for the One Piece stuff yet. But now that we've got some official figs and stuff, I can see people making mocks pretty quick, pretty soon. I think I messed that up. Oh yeah, okay. Does it take... Oh, it takes 4. Okay. Cool. We're just building this little bush area. I believe I connect that to that. Cool. And then we got to get the little bonsai tree. It's got some interesting little beige pieces here. But one thing I'd like to try and do going forward is build a lot of my sets on stream. I think it's kind of fun. It gives me a way to interact with y'all, talk with y'all, answer any questions that some of you guys might have about me or my channel, or might even find me, which is kind of cool. A lot of people I know found the channel last time I did a stream, so you never know. It's actually going to be a pretty detailed little tree that we're actually building up here. Bunch of little tiny pieces. Struggling with this soft mold claw. There we go. Too bad that's not, doesn't have like a handle on the bottom for like a minifigure or something, because that'd be a pretty cool kind of little weapon piece, even though it's supposed to be a tree. So I read in the instruction booklet in the very back, for some reason, LEGO decided when it comes to the release of... Oh, I gotta put those on. Whoops. They decided that for the release of One Piece sets, there's these wanted posters. Every set's got wanted posters. I got 2 of them right here in this one. I think every set comes with 2, I believe. So I got Arlong and I got Kuro. Now, apparently, these sets are all randomized. So every One Piece set gets a different type of wanted poster. So I don't know how I feel about that. Knowing that I do plan, I think, on buying the entire wave of sets, because I think this is the theme that I just want to go all in on. I'm ready to just collect it all, and I don't want to miss out on anything. So with that being said, if I buy the sets, will I even end up getting all of the wanted posters? I want to say there's 10 different posters in total. They said it in the back of the instruction booklet. Something along those lines. So yeah, no, I'm very worried. I'm like, am I going to get the complete set of wanted posters? Am I not going to get the complete set? It'd be kind of weird if I don't. Like, I wonder if these are going to end up actually having some decent value going forward in the future, because it is a printed piece. They're really cool. Again, I'd like to collect them all, but something tells me I'm going to end up missing a few here and there for sure. It's definitely going to happen. So what am I doing? Oh, okay. The tree goes like that. And, oh, we're not quite done yet. So the next set that I have coming, fingers crossed, I believe it's coming from the States. I ordered on Lego's website, but I'm not sure how the whole tariff thing's going. So I ordered, what do they call it? It's the big one, but it's the restaurant. I'm blanking on it right now, but yeah, I ordered the restaurant, the Barati ship or something like that. So I'm excited to try that eventually. That'll be pretty cool. Build that one up. I gotta get them going merry eventually. That one's kind of next on my list. Honestly, not gonna lie, I like how now One Piece is kind of competing with Pirates of the Caribbean in a sense. When it comes to the pirate stuff now. We've got that Going Merry ship. They just released the Black Pearl, or what do they call it? Jack Sparrow's... Is it Jack Sparrow's ship, or just Jack Sparrow's black ship? Something like that. But anyway, yeah, so that ship just came out for Pirates of the Caribbean, which is kind of cool. So with those new ships coming out, I can see people doing comparables eventually. I don't know which one's necessary. Obviously, they're kind of hard to compare. The Going Merry is a mid-size set. For me, it's 170 Canadian. And the Pirates of the Caribbean ship, I want to say, how much is that one? 450 Canadian. So there's quite a difference. And then piece count, obviously, there's a couple thousand pieces for the Black Pearl ship. And then the Going Merry only has like 1,800 pieces or 1,500. So huge size difference. Ooh, we're coming up on our first sticker here. This is going to be a target practice piece. It's pretty cool. I gotta say, I do not like stickers, first off. That's the first thing I want to say. I don't like them. But I do like these stickers. They're pretty cool looking. The one that says Arlong Park is probably the coolest of that sheet there, but because this is the pirate world, everything is really colorful. It's unique. Oh, there we go. Whew. I was worried there. My placement's not too bad. It's a little crooked, just by like a hair. Not too bad though. Let's put that. Does that go like that? Okay. And then oh yeah, all right. Doing some type of target practice sign that we're building. But yeah, I don't mind this sheet of stickers. Not too bad. The teddy bear ones are kind of interesting, but I really like that Arlong part there. That one's probably the coolest. It's number 5, so I don't know when we're gonna end up using it in the set. It's gonna go in the front of the building there though. A couple bags away from that. This piece like so. Oh, okay. Nice. I can kind of see some movement here. I think this is a play set that's actually very like playable, if that makes much sense. I know that the selling feature of this set is that there's a lever in the back you hit or something, or in the front, and the entire building explodes. But it looks like all these little set pieces are pretty usable as well. I want to say, are we building the shooting gallery? Yeah, we are. Okay. So, yeah, we're building the shooting gallery. I'm excited. They just released a, what was it called? Sneak peek? Preview? Basically the same thing. They released the One Piece Season 2 for Netflix sneak peek. So I'm really excited. I watched it, and I think I might make a video talking about it. There's not a lot that they showed. It was a like, big time teaser. They kind of showed a set piece that honestly looked similar to like what this looks like here. It looks like a carnival, and we have the Buggy's circus tent, is it called? That set. So I don't know if it's like another extension, or maybe it is Buggy the Clown's area or something like that. But yeah, I seen that scene. That's a very colorful, vibrant scene. But I don't know where exactly they're taking season 2. So I don't know what sets we're gonna get for One Piece going forward. I want to do a predictions, but I feel like I'm gonna be totally off because honestly, they have a lot of content to jam in to the TV series. And then when it comes to the sets, the Lego sets, excuse me, they only build sets based off of the, I think it's like the most dramatic or the most engaging scenes. The ones that people remember the most is usually what they'll make the sets based off of. So it's really hard to try and predict what set they might make. You know, the Going Merry was a pretty easy one to guess for maybe like a starter wave lineup, and they did the Going Merry. But going forward, we don't need that set now. That one's kind of done unless they want to do some type of reprint, re-release or something like that. There's no need to have a Going Merry. And then spoiler alert, if you're not that versed in One Piece, I'm just gonna say it, but they end up losing that ship and getting a different one. So with that being said, we're gonna get another, I think it's called the Sunny ship. We're gonna get that version, and then I think there's even different variations of the Sunny. So going forward, there's still more ships for Luffy's crew at least to get. I just don't know when we're gonna get them. I got some chocolate, some milk. Sorry, not chocolate milk, just some regular milk. Stuff's tasty. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for what sets are to come. I would like some more cheaper sets, if I'm being honest. The 2 expensive sets they have, the Going Merry and then the, oh shoot, I don't know why I want to keep bringing it up. The barista, the barista. I'm just gonna look it up right now because I gotta know. But the most expensive One Piece set, those sets are 2 nice sets, but I like this one being cheaper. Anything under 100 I think is fantastic for collecting, because I feel like, you know, I'd rather buy 2 $50 sets than buy one $180 set, if that makes sense. Just looking at the One Piece sets here, the Barity floating restaurant. Okay, that's why. I'm just not getting the order of words right. Yeah, so the Barity floating restaurant set is very cool. I think it's very awesome. But I do like the small ones. The only small two, well, the smallest we have is the Windmill Village Hut at 40 Canadian, but the Buggy the Clown is 65 Canadian. So still not like cheap. Like it would have been cool to get one $20 One Piece set, and maybe they just wanted to wait and see how the first wave went and then do that. But yes, I would absolutely love to see what sorry, I just blanked there. I want to see the set. So I gotta focus here on this. Oh, the sticker before I mess it up. Okay, okay. One thing I'd like to see, hopefully we get it, is CP9 figures. It's kind of what's, I think, going to be one of the bigger plot lines to come in the TV show. So I'm hoping we get some of the CP characters. Is that even centered? Oh no! Okay, that's not the most centered. Oh, I tried. I really did. I gave it my best shot. All right, I really did. Let me see if she can get focused up here. I really tried. I really did. Look at that. It's so off-centered. Right there. That side. Look at it. Oh, I know. It looks so... Okay, whatever. I'll have to live with it. This is why I don't like stickers, okay? This is why stickers always make me regret. I regret. Does that go in the... Yeah, okay. So that goes in the back there. Boom. One thing I'm really hoping for with all of these Lego One Piece sets is figures. I wanted to get a big fig, and I've been thinking, like, what type of One Piece character could be a big fig? I don't know. I'm really, really uncertain, but I would absolutely love to have some big figs in the One Piece world. I'm thinking maybe the Giants? I forget what region Luffy meets them in, but I think he meets them before he gets to the Grand Line. I could be wrong about that, but there's some giants that we could have a big fig of. That would be really awesome. What else could they have a big fig of? Maybe some of the monsters or something. Like I actually had thought initially when they show Luffy as a kid, he plays with a lot of like ginormous monsters and animals. So I thought maybe initially they would have like some type of like ape, or I don't know if it's dogs, or their animals are a little weird. I'm gonna be honest, in the One Piece world, but I think they're dogs and apes and stuff. But it would have been cool to have maybe a big fig of that, and then like a child baby Luffy fighting them off. That could be very cool. Ooh. Our wanted posters? Okay, so this is where our wanted posters go. Interesting kind of spot. Going on the target practice. I guess that kind of makes sense, right? Anybody that wants to shoot something probably wants to collect a bounty. So, oh, we're getting closer to being done this one, I think. Not too bad at all. Not too bad. This is a pretty decent piece count. We've got 926 pieces. So, I figured it's probably going to take me like 4 hours to do this, especially because like I'm talking and missing my pieces here all the time, getting distracted. So I figured it'll take maybe 4 hours to do this. I'm also not a fast builder by any means. So there's that. I don't even know. Well, I guess we're just kind of building the carnival colors. That's what we're building up. Gotcha. Oh, cool. Okay. Nice. That fits pretty snugly. It's really cool. As somebody that has collected Lego in like the early 2000s, Lego has changed over the decades. So now to build sets, there's actually a lot of pieces that did not exist just 15 years ago. So it kind of blows my mind. Like, for example, I don't remember seeing like these small little tubular pieces ever. I don't know how new they are, but just cool. So our little shooting gallery is almost done. We got to build the sign. The face. Oh yeah, okay. I gotcha. That's what all these cool little yellow studs are for. So, welcome everyone that's watching. Happy Sunday. I'm vibing out, just chilling, building some One Piece sets, having a good time. We got another sticker here, so this is going to be challenging. This one is the shooting gallery one. Damn. Kind of cool though. I like purple. That's a fire piece, not gonna lie. It's fire. Oh, come on. Oh, don't mess this one up. This is a really nice sticker. This one's a really nice sticker. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Oh, I kept it on the... Okay, we got it in. As long as I can keep it in the lines, I'm happy. Like, the crooked thing, I don't think I'll ever be able to get better at necessarily, but... Let's see if I can get it to focus up. Boom. Yeah, I just wanted to stay in the lines, and that one's not too bad. The signs are the big one. You don't want the sign to look horrible, you know? Someone's going to ask me, oh, did your kid then build that? And I'm going to go, yeah, sure. My kid built it, for sure. Definitely. They did it. I didn't do it. Okay. And that one's going to connect there. This sign's coming together really nicely. Purple and red. Never really thought I'd see that combination of colors. It's working, though. I'm not going to lie. It's working. There we go. Cool. Just like that. Flip it around and... Oh, attachment, cool. One thing I want to talk about quickly. I was just watching, they released some more trailer footage of the Batman Lego game coming out in 2026. That game actually looks really exciting. I like seeing, I've watched and played a lot of the old Lego games. I played the original Star Wars game. I played a little bit of the Indiana Jones. I played a hair of the Batman. I loved Lego City Undercover. That was a fun game on the Wii U. And so I'm really excited to see with the new video game engines, this Batman game they've got going on is pretty intense. It's like, it looks to be like a blast, a hoot and a holler. The big one though is that for some reason, I don't know why, but James Gunn is like he's directly involved, or he's working with... That's kind of the same thing. He's working on the project. So he's actually, I guess, making some decisions and stuff. Oh, sorry about that. I caught it. Almost dropped it. That was a tiny piece. I didn't want to let it disappear into the wind. But yeah, it's interesting. So James Gunn, I guess, a lot of this game is going to be based off of his movies and some different ones. Like, I think that one of them's based off of The Batman with Robert Pattinson. I think another one's based off of Ben Affleck's Batman. And this, so like the plot lines is what I'm talking about. So we should see in the game like different jokes, different plots, different comments regarding James Gunn's universe, which is crazy. So I'm very excited for that Batman. We got someone in the chat here. What's up, God? XC23 Moo. How are you doing, man? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I'm just talking right now about the new Batman Lego game that's coming out in 2026. I don't think there's a release date for it yet, but I'm really hyped for it. Seeing that James Gunn has a big hand in the game and making sure that it's going smoothly. Looks like a fun game with some interesting mechanics. I don't know how many characters you're going to be able to play in it. Usually Lego, you get to have more than one character to play, so cool. Yeah, I know. Super hyped. Right now, though, I'm building this shooting gallery for the One Piece set, so it's coming along pretty well. We just did a mini little cannon here, which I think I actually messed up. I did too. Pulled it backwards. But I think we're done bag 1 here, so we can actually move on to bag 2, which is cool. So this one is for Usopp, which we got right here. He's playing around at the shooting gallery, so we're going to leave all this in the background. Oopsie. Sorry, Usopp. Hopefully in bag 2 we get some more One Piece parts, because we only have his torso. So the Lego set I'm building right now is called Battle at Arlong Park. This is a newer one. It came out in August. Very, very cool set. This one has an interesting building. Some fishmen. We got Nami, Usopp, and Luffy. Yeah. So 5 figs. Hopefully it isn't too loud. move our extras. That was a lot of extra pieces in that bag. And what do we got? I don't know. Oh, is that a slug? Where does the slug go? Oh, we're gonna have like a little beach table. Okay, that's kind of sweet. Do I play Roblox? No, I have though. I have played the game years ago. I played it when it was a lot more of a simpler game. They didn't have a lot of mini games. I like Roblox though. It's a fun game. I think obviously what makes it is the people. But yeah, Roblox is good. I've seen now though, it seems like it's getting kind of crazy. I played, I don't know if it was 2015, 2016. They introduced the shop games where you can like pretend that you own a business and you just like run up the sales and everything and you're just like an actual worker and everything. Play Granny. I've never heard of Granny. What is Granny? Is that obviously it's a mini game, but is it like a hide and seek type game? Tag game? What do you do in Granny? It's kind of interesting. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really keep up. I don't watch any of the videos. I don't oh, it's a horror game. Oh, so maybe it's not related to the Roblox, the Granny. Yeah, then I've never played that one before. We got a little fishman here. Granny. I'm gonna Google that though. Is it a game maybe that's on Steam, for example? Kind of cool though. Oh yeah, Granny survival game. Ooh, that looks pretty creepy. I do like horror games. They're fun. But okay, it is in Roblox though. Roblox version. Interesting. Nope, I have not played it. I will give it maybe a Google later. Watch somebody and see how it plays. Kind of cool. Yeah, they change I think every year, don't they, when it comes to the mini games? There's every year has like their own top mini game that everybody plays and then it kind of dies off and people move on. I'm looking for a little bottle. There it is. What's this fish guy's name? Chew? That's pretty simple. Chew. It's a scary game. Yeah, I don't mind playing scary games. The multiplayer ones are usually pretty fun. Playing by yourself though can be like kind of stressful. It's never easy. Get jump scared all the time. I used to wear these headphones that were surround sound, and it blocks noise out too, and it's like, oh, throws you into the universe. That's how you get goosebumps when you play a video game. Do I play Minecraft? Currently right now, no, I'm not playing Minecraft. I'm actually right now I'm starting my first playthrough of is it Super Mario or just Mario, but Mario Sunshine on the GameCube. So that's my game that I'm playing right now, but I do love me some Minecraft. I used to love playing the online games, the mini games like Hunger Games and stuff. That was a lot of fun. My dad's doing good. He's actually just outside right now, chilling with our dogs. Taking care of house, taking care of business. No, he's doing great though. Having a good time. Next weekend when I go to the Lego convention, I think he's gonna join me. So fingers crossed. It all works out. But yeah, I'll have a nice cool video with him included, and my brother might come too if he's free. So what's the dog name? I got 3 dogs. So I got one named Pepper, I got one named Bear, and one named Buddy. Buddy's the biggest. Pepper and Bear are the smallest. They're like 5-pound little Yorkie dogs. Tiny little things. I got 3 small dogs. I used to have some big dogs, but not anymore. That was years ago. So, yeah, now we're a small dog family. What kind of Lego did you find at Value Village? I do find Lego at Value Village. Recently, I haven't found much, unfortunately. I did open up a bag, I believe, last weekend, but I haven't found like a collection or anything like that. But I'm always looking. I'm always getting out there trying to shop and see if I can find some Lego at the thrift stores. I love buying their surprise bags. It's always a lot of fun. You never know what you're going to get. I built up quite the collection. I'm just looking at it. It's behind the camera of like minifigures and set pieces and stuff from thrifting. I even got like, I don't know if I can reach it. Let's see if I can be smooth about this. Oh, I got this from the thrift store, and we actually built it last weekend. I don't know why it's got a sticker on it. The Hulkbuster. So I found this in a bag. I forget what we paid for the bag, but it did come with some figures as well. So I think it's a complete set. We built it on stream, and yeah, this is kind of cool. So it's in the collection now. That's something I didn't buy the set. I bought it at the thrift store, so it's always fun. The thrill of the hunt. I love doing it. Watch Note's pretty good. Are you finding Pokemons? So when it comes to Pokemon, it's not something I'm currently like collecting or looking for, but even if I was, I haven't seen Pokemon in the last 5 years. Ever since 2020, I'm seeing nothing Pokemon. I don't know. It's been too hype. There's just too much hype. It sells out. Everything sells out. I think even new, used, it just doesn't matter. Yeah, no, sorry, not Lego, Pokemon. Pokemon is a tough one for me. I've thought about it because I collected a lot of Pokemon when I was really young, especially the originals, the 151 Pokemon. But so I wanted to get back into it, and then after I had a hard time finding anything, like it's not like I went straight for a Charizard, but I don't know. Yeah, I struggle. I'm in a smaller town too, so I don't have access to big box stores. So their selection's not the greatest. That kind of is an issue too. I gotta go online. Have you bought for $9.99? Are you talking about like you found some Pokemon cards for $9.99? Because that's a pretty good price. If you did, that's not bad at all. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Yeah, it's all when it comes to a thrift store, it's the luck of the draw, right? Some days you're gonna do great, some days you're gonna do bad. This year's been kind of a weird year, but I will say like the more you go out, obviously, the more chance you're gonna have of finding stuff. Just sometimes. Yeah, yeah, definitely. That's the way I feel, where it's like I'm not finding stuff all the time, but definitely sometime. Something I am kind of bad for when I make my YouTube videos is like I'm showing you guys the highlights of my collecting and my thrifting. So a lot of the times I'm not even showing me going into stores when I don't find stuff. And 9 times out of 10, that's what happens is I walk in and just walk out with nothing. So yeah, if I have a thrift store video come out, usually it's because I've compiled like a week or two's worth of shopping into one video. And that's just kind of my way of cheating sometimes, just so I can get a nice video together. Because I'd hate to put out like a 2-minute thrifting video. Might as well just be more of like a YouTube short or something like that. When it comes to, honestly, Thomas the Train Engine, don't find much of his stuff. Like out of everything when it comes to toy brands, he's one that I don't see a lot of. Especially when it comes to like the toy car section. You don't see any like replica models of him, even any like cheaper knockoff versions of him from like China or something. I don't see much of him. It's kind of weird. He's like I don't know if they just don't have a lot of merch for Thomas, but he's like an underappreciated little toy. So yeah, no, I don't find much of him at the thrift store. I will say the donations have changed a lot in the last couple years. People are definitely donating different stuff now, so I've noticed newer stuff being donated, especially stuff between like 2010 and 2020. More of that starting to pop up in the thrift stores. I think people are just kind of like cleaning house and realizing they don't want it. So Arthur Simpson toy, Family Guy. Stuff like that I do find. Family Guy is actually one of those surprising ones. I find Family Guy quite often. Even toys. I'm in Simpsons. Simpsons is another one. You'd be surprised how much stuff they've made for that brand. One I'm trying to think of right now that I don't find often would be like Ben 10. That's kind of like a niche one, something like that, like the little Omnitrix watch, something like that you won't find. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of another one. Not finding much of Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is kind of weird. And I have found in the last couple years it's kind of cool some Beyblades. I found some of those in the thrift stores. So, but lately I haven't been finding those again. It's like all of a sudden it just kind of like came in as a small spurt. So you learned Value Village one time, got scammed with a... interesting. If you find any knockoff toys. It's very, very easy and very common to get fooled and tricked by knockoff toys. Even when I'm buying Lego, I'm always getting duped by the fake Lego because there was a time when I just assumed automatically if it didn't have the Lego stamp and it was blank, that it was non-Lego until recently there's newer non-Lego pieces that are actually putting stamps on them. So instead of leaving the little dots blank, they're putting their own company's name on the dot. And I've now been getting duped with some of those fake pieces. So I'm actually surprised by how much fake Lego I've bought in this year. But it's all a learning process. I'm getting slowly better and better every time. Less mistakes here and there. So there's no DVD CD in it. That sucks. That sucks. Uh, do you check every time when you buy like DVD or just case stuff in general? Do you always try to check the boxes? Because I always try to, especially like if it's got a ton of CDs, I try to take the time to even read the disc numbers. Like from if it's 1 to 8, I try to make sure that I have all 8. I've had it happen where I buy something and it's just missing just one disc, and that's honestly like worse than I think missing all the discs. It's a horrible feeling, but you do now, eh? Yeah, yeah. Tough lessons, eh? That's one of the worst ones is buying something you know it's used, but you just assumed that it was complete or you thought it was, and then from further inspection, once you're home, you're like, whoa, that ain't complete. Not one bit. This is kind of coming along. I don't know what we're building here. Interesting little circle shape. Yeah. Yeah, but hey, you know what? I love thrift stores. I love them so much, you know. One thing I don't like seeing online is all the hate for the thrift stores. I know the prices aren't the cheapest, but I I love going in there. It's just like I don't know if I'm just addicted or something, but I love shopping. I love the thrill of the hunt. I love seeing what kind of deals they got going on. You never know what you're gonna find. Some days are always better than others, but again, I like to go a couple times a week. So like I'm being very consistent. I usually come out with something every week, so it kind of just like fills that itch and urge. People are working there sometimes. Yeah, yeah. I've had this thought and theory that actually a lot of product isn't necessarily being processed in the facility and actually being priced and put out. I think they're just shipping product that's already been like processed and priced into the stores and just opening boxes and loading it onto the shelves. I don't even think it's the actual workers in the back anymore that's handling the product. I could be wrong. I know they have some stations for some appraisal stuff, but it just seems like their process is so smooth now. Mario plushies. You know, I would buy Mario plushies. I would. The only thing is I don't find them often. It's another one I'm just not getting often. I don't know why. I do look in the plushie aisles because I've been looking for anything Nintendo. I would be all over like a dirty rag. Uh, I'm trying to think of anything else. Like I mean, even some PlayStation stuff, like video game related stuff. They do have lots of those, but I don't find them. I don't know what it is. So when I'm shopping in Calgary, it's a pretty big city. And it's one of those cities where, for some reason, they actually have a lot of thrift stores, specifically value villages. They have 6 of them. I think it's 6 of them. So there's a pretty high chance of finding something in every kind of like category. And yeah, I look at the plushies and I just don't find much. Like I don't even find Mario's. I don't find Yoshi's ever. It's very odd. But if I did, I think I'd pick them up. I think I'd hoard them for sure. But yeah. Until then, though, I'll have to hold off and wait. I've always wanted to honestly find some like anime ones too. Even like a One Piece plush, I think would be really cool to find. But I'm not gonna get my hopes up. There's just certain products when I go in the thrift store I've realized that I just don't think I'm ever gonna find. I don't foresee it ever happening. Sonic plushies, you know, I've actually found maybe one or two now Build-A-Bear Sonic plushies, which is kind of surprising. So I guess Build-A-Bear is getting some bigger brand names and stuff out there now. So I did find those, but they were really expensive. I think they had like $40 each on them. They were in the glass case. So it was like gold to them. But I thought they were really sweet looking. But at $40, I'm like, you might as well just kind of go into the store and just build it. Do it yourself. And at least that way it's new. But yeah, if I could, I think the Build-A-Bear ones are really high quality too, which is kind of cool. But if I can get my hands on one that's a little bit more cheaper, I think I'd pick it up. Still got some Pokemon plush. Nice, nice. Yeah, I like the Pokemon plushies. They're pretty cool. Nowadays, they've got tons of different sized ones. Like it used to be a lot of Pokemon plush were just like, I don't know if it's like 8 inches or so, but just like a regular size. I mean, now you've got some that are huge carnival sized ones. When I was really, really young in Toronto, I went to I think it was the A&E, and I won a Sonic plushie, and it was a small little one, but it was like an official one. I kept it for a couple years, and then I think I lost it. Devastated. Absolutely devastated. But that was a really cool little plushie that I had years ago. Do I have any video games? Currently, right now, I just have a PS5. I have a Nintendo Wii with a bunch of games, and I have a PS3. So that's kind of what I'm running with for games. Mostly, I just get some of the new stuff on my PS5, but other than that, I use the Wii and the PS3 to play my nostalgia stuff, all my old stuff. Let me know if you have any plush. Definitely, man. Yeah, again, it's not something that I've found, but um, for sure, I'll definitely make a video if I find I'd make a video for sure about it. But it'd be cool if I could find a Mario, especially something that's older, like 2001. That'd be really cool. I know those ones are like OG now, which is kind of hard to believe, but that's kind of the reality that we're in. Trying to build here like the stand. It's coming along. I gotta do some repetitions here. We got 3 in. We need one more. We're all set. Yeah, perfect. So it sounds like you're a pretty big collector. You collect a lot of different stuff. You're collecting plushes, games. What else do you collect? You collect any like VHS or anything like that? Or did I do that wrong? Oh, I did too. VHS is another one that I don't find much of. It's very, very hard to find. The One Piece Lego's good on the building. Mm-hmm. Definitely. Oh, that's what it. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Nice little platform. It's gonna go over. It's like we're building like some type of gazebo or something here. I just love the colors though. Like, just this right here. Got some crazy colors going on. Ooh, Legend of Zelda plushies too, eh? That's pretty cool. Nice. You got any like Wind Waker themed ones? I've always loved the cartoon style of Wind Waker. I just love how it looks, all that stuff. I always wanted them to do something similar. I felt like Breath of the Wild was like halfway to being Wind Waker, but it wasn't as colorful and vibrant. But I'm still hopeful one day we'll get something like Wind Waker again, with just some awesome colors. Ooh, we're coming up on the sign now. Sticker time. Gotta get these lights on first. This one's gonna be the Shark Attack. That's interesting. Ooh, cool. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, we are building the battle at Arlong Park right now. One Piece set. It's looking pretty cool. I gotta struggle here though with a sticker. This is gonna be rough. This one's the Shark Attack one. pretty cool sticker though. See, try to keep it in the borders here. Ooh, shaky hands. Yikes. Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Cool. We're still on the brick. That's the big one. That's the main thing, right? We're still on it. Put that in the middle. Is that right? Yeah. So after this, I think we're going to start moving on to the big building for this set, which is kind of cool. So, slowly but surely, once I build this set, I'm going to pick up another one. That's kind of like how I'm going so far. I'm just buying one set at a time. So, once this bad boy gets built, we'll go for another one. I don't know if I want the Going Merry next or something like that. There we go. That looks cool, though. This is a pretty clean set, honestly. Some nice little set pieces. The shooting gallery is probably the coolest one. It's got the Wana posters on it. And then the little teddy bears in the background, which are really cool, too. We got a little beach pad we got to build now. Is that what we're doing here? Oh, yeah. I see it. Okay. Cool. Oh, why? But why? Oh, wait. You got some Five Nights at Freddy plush. Ooh. That's cool. They got a new movie coming out, I'm pretty sure. Is it this fall? For Five Nights at Freddy's? That'll be kind of interesting to see. I wonder if we'll get any more Lego sets for it or anything like that. I seen at the last Lego convention I went to, there was a Foxy actual head. And it was a mock. And that was really cool looking. So, they got to show some love eventually to the Five Nights at Freddy's. I'd love to see figures, honestly, the animatronics in like a figure form. That'd be really, really cool. Get the beach chair. Add it on. Nice. Ooh, I think we're building the table that's going to have the snail on it. I hope. I think. Gotta get the umbrella as well. Glass. Yeah, this is so cool. So I didn't realize this was in this set because of how the way they did the artwork on the front cover there. But this is the responder snail. Where did I find the little ball? There it is. This is really cool little detail piece. It's gonna be hard to show on the webcam there, but yeah, that's so cool looking. It's got actually printed piece in the little ball there. Nice. Some cool one-piece lore. It's the only way you can talk to people across the sea. Okay. Any luck on finding new Spider-Man? That is something I'm struggling about, the new Spider-Man figures. I have an order on Amazon, and it's only in the confirmed stages. So I pre-ordered. I think you were allowed to pre-order. I was just able to order it. And I thought it was going to ship, and then the day came on September 1st, never marked shipped. And then all of a sudden they finally updated it, and it said approximate arrival of delivery is September 25th to October 10th or something. So we're coming up on that time eventually. So I've waited like a full month. So I'm like nowhere near closer to actually get my hands on one single package of it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm nowhere near like an actual physical Lego store. So I can't actually go and pick it up. Even if I don't even know if they have it in stock or not there. But yeah, so I can't really do that. I've gone physically into Walmart and stuff. It's not even in there yet. It's not in stock. So I ain't got no idea when I'm going to get my hands on those new Spider-Man figs. I don't know. Like, is it just like a crazy amount of hype that's going on? Sorry, I gotta reach for the next manual. Yeah, I don't know. Is it like, is it a lack of like printing, or is it like that's how hyped this set is? Like, I gotta say all 12 figures are fantastic, and I really just want a full complete set. I just don't know when that's going to be possible, unfortunately. I really don't know if Amazon's ever going to confirm my order. I might have to wait at least until October sometime. we're opening up, what is it? Bag 3. Oh, I see some pieces for Nami as well. So, yeah, I'm hoping. I mean, I was also, like, honestly really excited to do some videos. I don't know if you guys can hear that. My dad's cutting the grass. But yeah, I was really hoping to do some videos about the figures and doing some openings, and it was going to be really cool. I was going to do a little, like, collector series. I wanted to do some hunting as well, and it's all been pushed to the wayside. So, I'm still hopeful, though. Still hopeful that we'll get my hands on a couple of them eventually. Just don't know when. Don't know when. I'm hoping this isn't also like a new norm for Lego. I don't want the CMF figures to become unobtainable, in which I feel like they've kind of have. Especially at least when it comes to the one rare fig per set. So I think it was series 27 with the Wolfpack Beastmaster, but you're coming on back. No worries, bro. Take your time. I'm here for a hot minute, but I'm pretty sure that it was the Series 27 with the Wolfpack Beastmaster. That figure I couldn't get, and I got a decent amount of the packs, and I still don't have them, so now I gotta go looking at some kind of third-party store to pick them up. So that happened, and then with the F1 series, I picked up a bunch of those, and I'm missing one car out of that series. Now that series I don't think is necessarily rare, and I don't think it has any figs that are rare. So I think that one was just like luck of the draw. But now I'm terrified with the Spider-Man series that there's going to be just one figure that I won't be able to get my hands on for some reason. And I just think it's going to happen. That's what I'm expecting now. So once I do get my hands on them, we'll kind of know. I've been trying to see and look online to see if there is a rare fig for that set yet, or if there's not one. If there's not, that's totally fine, but is that supposed to go? Oh, okay. I'm missing another stud here. It's a clear, oh, there it is. Clear one. So there's a lot of really good stuff, though, coming out this winter for Lego that I'm really interested in. I love the gizmo that they just dropped from Gremlins. That's really cute and adorable. What did I do wrong here? Why is the hair not fitting? Yeah, I love that new set that came out. I really want to get my hand on those Spider-Mans. I don't think we're going to get any more CMFs for the rest of the year. I think that was the last one, if I'm right. So that's done. What else can we expect? We have the AT-AT gingerbread. That's really cool looking. I want to get one of those for sure. And I don't think I'll have a hard time getting it. Other than that, right now, I don't know what else is coming out for October and November. I have not a clue. But hopefully it's some good stuff. I like what they've got going so far. I think, and I could be wrong, but I'd like to see a new like Star Wars battle pack eventually. I think that would be really cool. Did I do that right? I did too. I don't know. With the most recent one, is that the Death Trooper? Is it called the Death Trooper? I think that one just recently came out, so. But I haven't bought any one of those ones yet. I got a bunch of the Mandalorian ones. Those ones are fire. Absolutely love all the sets for the Mandalorian. It's incredible. I'm hoping they continue it. We got a movie coming, confirmed for the Mandalorian, as well as season 4, I think. So I think the movie's coming out first now. They're taking a break from the show, which is kind of weird. Gonna go now from a TV like version to a movie. Normally we're watching a movie and then we have to go into a TV series, so it's like they're doing the opposite now on us. But honestly, I think they've been doing pretty decent with Star Wars. I know a lot of people are all up in arms about it, but just as like a casual viewer, I've been enjoying it. I watched the Book of Boba Fett. That was fire. I watched, was it Obi-Wan? The TV show? I think I watched a little bit of the Obi-Wan one. I haven't seen the Ahsoka one yet, though. I noticed they were doing that. That one looked pretty cool. And I also haven't seen Andor. Andor is another one I haven't watched, and I've heard people were talking that's supposed to be a really good show. And what's the other one I'm thinking of right now? Acolyte? Is that what it is? I don't think that one did too hot. I don't think people like that one, but hey, you can't win them all, right? You gotta release stuff every year and just find out what the audience likes and doesn't like. Do you want any of the K-pop Demon Hunter? I haven't watched that movie. Is it any good? I've seen on Netflix that it's what rated number one or something like that. I don't know if it's worldwide or something, but it seems to be everywhere. Everyone's talking about it. And that's a is is K-pop Korean? I have no clue, but it seems interesting. I'm willing to give it a shot and a chance if it's a good series. It's pretty good, eh? Hmm. Yeah, no, I'm willing to watch it. I just have no idea like what's K-pop. I have no idea what K-pop is. That's my only issue. I'll be like slightly lost, but I think people are praising it for the animations. I think that's what is kind of selling people on it. But no, honestly, Netflix has been doing really good. They've been releasing some really good stuff. And it seems like Lego going in the future really wants to pair up and do sets with their shows. Like you've got the Wednesday show, the One Piece one here. What else? What else have Netflix and Lego made? I'm trying to think. There's a time I thought they made Cowboy Bebop, but I was wrong. They didn't do that. What else am I looking for here? Oh, there it is. South Park. Yeah, no, that's a comedy I've never watched. Is South Park. I watched The Simpsons. I watched Family Guy. I've watched American Dad, but I was never allowed to watch South Park. That was just one of those shows that was supposed to be, I guess, too raunchy or something like that. That one and Robot Chicken? Is that what they call it? I think it's called Robot Chicken. That was another one that I just wasn't allowed to watch when I was younger, so I just didn't get into it. Just kind of, I always stuck with Family Guy and The Simpsons. That was just my go-to. But I absolutely adore them. I did watch a little bit of American Dad. That one's not too bad. I don't mind that. And I'm trying to think. I feel like there's one more. One more of the OG cartoons that I'm forgetting about right now. But yeah, I did recently try to rewatch. I think it was The Simpsons, and I just didn't really care for rewatching. I don't know why. I mean, it was as background noise, it wasn't too bad, but just the jokes and everything that they were doing. I think I just because I tried rewatching something. I think it was like over season 10 or something like that. I should have just rewatched the first 5 seasons. Show gets a little weird. What are we building right now? I have no idea. Must be like the base or something for this building. Vanos Gaming. I have heard of it. I feel like I should remember what Vanos Gaming is. I honestly don't. Is it just strictly a gaming channel or is that one a review channel? I can't remember if it's a review channel or a gaming one. I mean, those are kind of the same thing, but yeah, I don't remember that too much, if I'm being honest. What is going on? How do these go on? Oh, they go on the edge. Like that? Hmm. What have I done? Oh, I didn't use a big enough piece, that's why. Gotcha, okay. Problem solved. We fixed it. There we go. That looks better. Super Mario Logan. Now, I've never heard of that. That's all one thing, right? Super Mario Logan? Like, are we talking about like the Marvel Logan? Like Wolverine Logan? Is that what we're talking about? Is that like a meme Mario? Is that what that is? Like, that's kind of funny, honestly. A Mario Logan, imagine. Just like out of those white gloves, you just start seeing those 3 claws poke out. uh, yes, more beige. That's kind of funny. Yeah, you're bringing up some things I've never heard of. Hmm. I'm really. I should actually Google. Super Mario Logan. That's kind of funny. I will. 1 second. Let's see. Super Mario Logan. Why does he look derpy? He looks okay. Huh. He does look. That's so weird. Why have I never heard of him before? Huh. Mario Plug and Puppet. Oh yeah, yeah. Huh. That's pretty cool, man. Hmm. There we go. Where's... Oh. Trying to think of. Have we had a lot of puppets in the video gaming in the video game world? I feel like we haven't. Like real puppets. Another thing came out in 2007. With some Mario plushie and puppet. Oh, that's why 2007. Okay. See, back then I would have been playing Farmville. What else would I have been doing like around 2007? I might have had Netflix at that point, but it would have been like on like the Wii or something like that, which is kind of funny. I think we're supposed to connect this now. Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Cool. Right. So we got all that. We got a really cool looking base so far for this right now. What other games have I played? Have you ever heard of Sly Cooper? I really love that trilogy. That's one I actually just played at the beginning of the year and rebeat. It's a game that I kind of visit, I would say probably once a year or so, and just play it. I just love the series. I love the characters. What else? What else games am I playing? Uh, I play a little bit of Elden Ring. That's a game I kind of play on and off. You've never heard of Sly Cooper? Give it a Google. It came out on the PS2, so it is an older game. Um, I don't have any Nintendo Switches or anything like that, so any like Nintendo games I'm playing are like the OG ones. I did just download it's the collection. It's got the Ocarina of Time for Zelda, so I'm gonna give that a try, I think, pretty soon and play that. That one would be pretty interesting, I think. I really want to get into the Zeldas. I think that's one of my next steps because of I started with the Breath of the Wilds and I haven't played anything else. Like not even the Wind Waker. I've only seen little clips of it. So I gotta get out there. I gotta actually play them. Ooh, I'm missing. There it is. So I know there's a bunch of handheld versions of Zelda too. I don't know how good those ones are. I think they're called like A Link to the Past. What's the other one? Diminished Caps, I think is called too. I did read the manga when I was younger of Zelda, so that's actually what's made me really like the name of it all. I read the Majora's Mask manga. That was a really good one. It's too bad we didn't get a Mario manga. Simpsons Hit and Run. That is really good. I really like that one. That's a really fun game. Have you ever played the Simpsons Road Rage one? That's another fun Simpsons game. Honestly, a majority of the Simpsons games are fun. Like even the one that's called The Simpsons game, that's a fun game. Really, really fun. And it's not like the games are overly hard either. They're just the mechanics are like very derpy, very casual. But I would recommend if you haven't played Simpsons Road Rage or The Simpsons game, definitely do it. They're worth the play at least once. Uh, it's one game I just can't seem to get into, and I don't know if it's just because it's like too basic or something, but I can't seem to get into Animal Crossing or like games that are like Harvest Moon and stuff. I just find them to be too slow paced. So every so often I like think that I'm gonna give it a chance and I try and I just like I get so bored so quickly and I give up. I've recently tried playing. Have I played Mortal Kombat? You know, a little bit. More so, I play Street Fighter or the Naruto fighting games. Those were a hoot and a holler. The Naruto Ninja Storms. There was the Ninja Storm, but there was ones on the PS2 that I played. I'm just kind of forgetting what the names of those ones were. But all the Naruto fighting games are so elite. They're so much fun. Yeah, Animal Crossing wasn't fun for you. Call of Duty. Call of Duty Fortnite, I've played them. When it comes to the Call of Duties, the older they are, I always found them to be more fun. Fortnite, I played for the first 2 years or so when it first came out in like 2017. Honestly, a blast. Like, I got out right before people got mad at it. So I just remember the good parts of it, and I'm never gonna forget. I don't wanna think about it now. I know a lot of people do still like it. Some people don't. But I got fond memories of Fortnite. I'm just gonna hold them forever because it was such a good game, so much fun, just doing like the builds. I think I played for the first like 4 seasons or 5 seasons, something like that. So yeah, the building was fun, shooting was fun. They didn't have a lot of skins back then. That's the one thing I'm jealous about now, is they've got tons and tons of skins for Fortnite. I think you wrote there in the comments, I could be wrong, but did they not have Family Guy in Fortnite? I seen they had Marvel a couple years ago. They're going pretty hard. What are we adding here? Oh, okay. That goes like that. Nice. Sweet. It's actually a lot of. This is a pretty chunky base that we're putting together. Adventure Time? Yes. Yes, I have watched Adventure Time. Now, have I watched the complete show? I don't really know. I watched it when it was airing on cable. So I think a lot of the times I was either watching reruns or I just like was I never watched the how do you say, like in chronological order, so I never watched episode 1 to 10. It was always like whatever was on TV is what I got. I love that show though. Honestly, it didn't make much sense to me because again, they were just like throwing different seasons at you. So like one weekend I might watch season 1, the next weekend on morning TV they would have season 3 playing. So you're just sitting there like, ah, okay. But that's the kind of show that you didn't necessarily need to understand the plot fully because it's just like every episode was different. They had their own little adventure. I don't think there was too many episodes that bled over into another one where they were like pairing. But that I think that's one I got to give a rewatch soon because that one in Gravity Falls, I have a horrible memory about. I don't know why. When someone asks me if I like them, I want to say yes, but like if they say why, I'm just like I have no idea. I can't really remember why I love those shows so much. So yeah, I might give them a try eventually. I don't have anything Thomas the Toy. Anything at all. No. It's unfortunately like it's not something I got when I was younger. I never played with those toys. I more so had Power Rangers. That's more what I played with when I was younger. Really young, I should say. But yeah, no, I never got any Thomas toys, and honestly, that's something I still don't see a lot of, even in the toy stores. I don't know if it's more just in the toddler areas or something like that, but I never find it. I don't even know if they honestly if they have any like Lego or anything. That's Thomas. It'd be kind of cool if they did. I did see a mock at the convention a couple months ago that I went to. They had a Thomas train, and I made a little video about it. It's a really really cool looking train. But I wasn't sure if it was Lego official or if they just made it themselves. Something tells me they might have just made it themselves. What is going on? We're using some weird kind of Technics pieces here. That that one goes. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. Nope. There we go. Nice. Ooh, I know. Okay, we're building the breakable walls. That's what we're doing right now. Um, Slightly confused here. Okay, there we go. Do you shop on eBay? I I honestly I don't a lot. If I'm being honest, I did make a Lego purchase at the beginning of this year, but my problem is I'm bad. I use eBay a lot just to Google items and see what they're worth. But I always forget that you literally can shop on the website. Like I just have to turn the solds off on my settings and just look at the listed items, but I don't know. It's something I just don't browse enough of. I did recently a couple days ago go back on there just to see what we had for some Lego, but there is deals to be found on eBay. So you shouldn't not shop on there. I just find it exhausting when you're on a website constantly and you're looking for a deal and you just maybe don't come across it. So you just start doubting yourself, right? You stop having fun. It just becomes more stress than anything. That's just kind of the way I've always felt with eBay. But I see a lot of people all the time doing really good, honestly, when it comes to finding stuff on eBay. So, I mean, the deals are there. They can happen. It's just I feel like it's a bit of a luck thing. I try to also keep it in country to try and keep the cost of shipping down as much as I can too. Doesn't always work out the greatest, but sometimes it does. Sometimes you can save money. There we go. Building an interesting wall piece. I guess this is how it all breaks off and explodes. Ooh. Yeah, there's times, honestly, I have actually thought about making, because I do like more than just Lego toys, about doing some other toy videos on the channel here. And I might do that going in the future. Uh, Anything I find, like especially thrift shopping, if there's some cool toys I find eventually, I might actually make some videos on them. Like for example, I'm not like actively looking, but I'm looking for Beyblades. I'm not like hunting them down like hardcore, but if I find Beyblades in the thrift stores, I'm picking them up for sure. How much Lego? Uh, for like eBay, for example, I don't. The only thing I got on eBay this year, what was it? Was it 40 minifigures or 50, something like that, that I ended up picking up? That's the only thing I've found. I mostly try to look at minifigure lots on eBay because it's like shipping's really expensive, right? So to have to ship, oh, I gotta do two of these. Okay, I'm gonna have to double back. To have to ship, kind of difficult, honestly. So to do just figures is really great. It's cheaper for the seller as well. So that's always what I'm trying to stick with. But it's not easy on eBay. I know a lot of people they sell their figures like individually. So I was looking for like a Jabba the Hutt, but just by himself, he's pretty pricey fig, honestly. The older version's a little cheaper. I think he was like 20 bucks. And then I was looking at the newer one and he's like $80. And I was like, "Ooh, okay." And then of course you got to pay full price for shipping on that too. So that's where shopping on eBay can be a little difficult. Like I guess if you're just looking for that one figure, it's worth that premium price to pay for it and it gets shipped straight to your door. But I mean there's no meat in the bone. So if the market drops at all on prices, I mean you're the one that's losing out, unfortunately. But you can't live life though with that like investment mindset all the time. Not everyone can. Because it definitely takes like the fun out of collecting, right? Some things you just want to buy and not worry about the value of them. But it does matter when you're trying to find a deal online because a lot of the sellers really care about what the item is valued at, right? They want to sell it for what it's worth exactly, usually. Usually they want to sell it for like 100% of retail value. A lot of people don't want to sell it for less. How do I... It's supposed to click like that? There we go. Okay. We got it on. Nice. Nope. I did that wrong. I put it too far up. No, it's too far down now. What is going on? Nope. Every so often, there's like a Lego piece that I have to fight to try and figure out how to get it on properly. There we go. I think I did it right now. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. And what am I missing here? Some brown pieces. We're actually almost done this bag already. This one came and went a lot quicker. Oh no! That exploded. Let's see. We're gonna use some foot magic here to try and gather this piece that I need. Oh, reach, reach. And we got it. We got it. Score. I checked on eBay. The newer one costs how much money you want to. It depends. Oh, you seen it for 35 bucks, eh? Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, some sellers are definitely gonna have it a little bit cheaper. But the one thing that kind of sucks about eBay, and that's different, like let's say Bricklink, for example, is you can do like a multi-order on Bricklink, right? So if the seller has a bunch of different items you want, you can cart them all up together and then do like a bundle deal, which I think is really cool. eBay is a little bit harder to do that. You gotta send the guy a personal message and then give him like item numbers and all this other stuff to try and show him like what you're interested in shopping. It's not as simple as like Bricklink where it's like you just send that order in, it shows up with all the items that you want, you're looking at and you're interested in. I've thought even about doing maybe some type of haul or something or pickup from Bricklink eventually. Because you might get some more competitive. Like it might even be a little bit cheaper on Bricklink to even pick up the Jabba the Hutt. Might be cheaper to pick him up on Bricklink. I think they tax you when you go to conventions. I could be wrong, but I think they kind of charge you a little bit extra when you're at conventions. So when I go next weekend, I'm gonna take a look and see what their figures are like price wise. But something tells me they're gonna be a little bit more expensive than anything online. Like even an eBay price, something tells me they're gonna be just a little bit more, just a hair. Okay, so now that we've gotten the second one done here, put that faceplate on. Or not. There we go. How does this connect to this? Like that? Oh yeah. Cool. This thing's really starting to come along. We definitely got a ways though. We got tons of more bags. It's always a good feeling though, as you're building a Lego set, to like physically see the progress being made. I can actually see it here, so this is kind of cool. Build out our little wings. Nice. Look at that, little flappers. That's cool. Just want to kind of check here quick. What are we doing for time? Just over an hour, eh? Pretty good, pretty good. Cool. I think we're going to try and shoot maybe for like 2 hours-ish today. See if I last that long. Unfortunately, though, it's sticker time again. So, wish me luck. This one's not going to look good, though, let me tell you. So this one's got a crooked sticker. Like, it's not crooked, sorry. Squared off. It's not squared off. You see that? That's got some weird edging. So I don't know how I'm supposed to... Like that? Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Let's give this a try. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Oh, geez. There we go. Bam. Okay. I don't think they look too bad. Oh, that actually doesn't look too bad. Might be doing okay with this one. And then we got the other one. This one goes like this. And like that. Whew. Alright, no regrets. Can't go back. Can't hit rewind. Okay, so we're on to bag 4. Sorry, Cho. Chew? Is it Chew or Cho? I think it's Cho, right? It's Chew. My bad, dude. We got Usopp, Nami. Yeah, we'll leave you guys. Whatever. A little grass, a little greenery. So we're on to bag 4. Right here. I think what I'm going to do when I'm done building this, I'm actually going to make a separate video that's not like a stream and talk about this set a little bit more. Yo, we got another wanted poster in here. Are we supposed to have a... Is there supposed to be a wanted poster in here? Something tells me there's not supposed to be. Alright, forgive me for all the crunkling of the plastic. We got Buggy! Are we supposed to get 3 wanted posters? We didn't have Buggy, right? We had Arlong, we have got Kuro, and now we got Buggy. Cool. I'll take another bounty poster. That's something I want to look for eventually. At like conventions and stuff, and see if they sell the bounty hunter printed pieces by themselves. Eventually, I have a feeling they will. Like everything else, it's just a matter of when. When will they? Very, very intrigued. Right now, we got to build up some type of like beige wall or something like that. Not too bad. Not too bad. Easy builds. Easy builds. This is all one color too, so it's like a little bit easier on the eyes, not gonna lie, to look at it and see it. We got that. We got a 1x3. Where'd our little slope be at? There it is. And a 1x1. I just seen it. Cool. Getting a little bit of beige on top of it. And where did that 1x1 go? Right there. Perfect. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, we're going to add to... Is this in... Oh, yeah, this is in frame. Perfect. So we're using this, and we're adding it right there. Yeah. Cool. Then we're going to do up another wall. I think what we're doing is probably the opposite side. That would make the most amount of sense, wouldn't it? Definitely. Cool. We don't have many more figures left, unfortunately. Oh, that one's got a smaller hole. Okay. Yeah, we've already got 3 of the 5. Yeah, we just got to get Luffy now, and then one more fishman. I think Arlong himself. Very excited to build Arlong. I want to see him. It's like, come out, brother. Come out and play. Will we get more fishmen going in the future for One Piece sets? I wonder, you know? Like, will we? It'd be kind of cool if we did. And then eventually you can have like a mini little village or something of the fishmen guys. Because honestly, there is a ton of fishmen. A ton of them. Especially throughout the series and stuff. I don't think there's, and I could be wrong, I don't think there's one colony of fishmen. I think there's multiple. So, if I'm right about that, we could theoretically have a ton of fishmen. Especially in the future. Will we, though? Will we? I don't know. I don't know if Lego is going to do like a one and done situation and then no more love. Or if they'll continue to show the love. I really do. I hope they do. I really hope they do. There's a lot of characters I hope that they don't forget about. You know, like we already got Shanks, but I wouldn't hate if we got another Shanks with like a different printing or something along the lines like that. And that goes like that. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Gotta build some weird like antennas. Some little... Actually, you know what? These are more like pillars, I guess, eh? They're starting off as antennas, and then we're gonna grow them into pillars. Adding these little red pieces. I love the connection of colors here. Going from brown to red. We got a little, what is that, turquoise in the bottom there? Is that 3 then? Okay, that's 4. We gotta do this 4 times? Oh, that's gonna take a hot minute. It's definitely gonna take a hot minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to think right now. Now that I got on the topic of talking about like cartoon shows and whatnot, does Adventure Time have any sets? Or I know they have some Dimensions figs, I think. But do they have any sets? I do not know. Something I gotta think about now. I was like, do they not? Oh, I messed that up. What? What is going on? Why is this one taller than this one? What have I done? It's kind of funny. They're the same length. No, they are too. So what's wrong here? Oh, I had it upside down? Yeah, okay. Upside down, backwards, nothing wrong here. There we go. Okay, we got 3 of the 4 all done. Let's get that 4th wrapped up. Get it put away. Boom. Boom. Awesome stuff. Oh no! Oh, we caught it. We got it. Bam! Check it out. Not too bad at all. Where are these? Oh, I gotta get the little blob on the bottom. Oh, I see exactly where these go. Simple little spot to put them. Love it when you can just find the right spot to put these easily when it comes to building. There, so that's on there. What else are we gonna add now, eh? A little bit of blue stuff. It's kind of cool. I just need a 1 by 1. And is that an actual, oh, it's an L. That's kind of cool. Okay. Well, take this L piece and go like that. Oh. Hmm. It's like we're building up the little balcony. There's a little piece. Am I looking for a beige one? Yes, I am. And then that goes like that. There, that's gonna keep everything in place. Nice and neat, Can't beat it, right? It's all good. How's our stream doing? Let's do a little check in here. I think we're chilling, right? We're chilling, we're vibing, not too bad. Doing pretty good for the views and everything today. Very happy with that. Thanks for everybody that's come through and joined the stream. Even the people that have come and said hi today. Very awesome of you all. That's something that I need right there. Nope, that is wrong. That's what I need. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Gonna get one of these long L ones again. Gotta do the opposite. Everything's butterflied in Lego. So either you start with the right side and then you go to the left, or you start with the left and you go to the right. Nice. That looks so good. And we're just a couple more pieces away. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Not the right piece. What happened to it? Oh, there it is. I was like, I swear I seen it. Them. Yeah, I think that all looks right, right? Yeah, yeah, okay. Whew. For a second there, I had to like take a double leg. I'm like, did I mess that up? Did I do it right? I guess I could turn this kind of, turn it that way so y'all can see it a little bit more straight. That's what we're building up, and then these walls are supposed to go in. Yeah, yeah, cool. Next up, though, I just seen it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Couple more slopes. Nice. Uh-oh. It's funny how those walls just slide out like that so easily. I'm so interested to see when this set's all built, how the building explodes and how it like doesn't hold together. I don't know what to expect. We got lots of little details here that just keep going on. Does that go like that? Oh yeah, okay. Just like that. Nice. Perfect, perfect. Oh no. I think what we'll do here, if I got it in me, we're gonna try and finish this bag here, and then we're gonna call it quits for the day. So we'll see how far this takes me. Oy vey, what did I do? Hopefully I don't mess it up more than I already have. There we go, okay. Oh, what did I do? Okay, let's go back here quickly. It's funny how quickly all of a sudden I mess up. How did I mess up? So that's all. Wait a minute. Hold up. Hold the phone. What did I do? And oh, and that goes out like that? I think I just messed up like no. Yeah, I didn't space them out properly enough. That's what I didn't do right. Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense for sure. And then we come back and we double up. Definitely, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, we're back on the right track there. That slope goes like this. We need another one. Sweet. Is the beige? Yeah, okay. We use the beige to clean it up. Just like so. Couple slopes. This is gonna be interesting. I wonder where this detailed slope piece is gonna end up for us on the sides. Okay. That's the first one. Gonna do another. This one's going on the bottom. Oh, I see the vision. I understand what it is. We're just doing like some kind of edge work on the sides there. Sneak it all in. I wonder when I'm gonna know like how the mechanics work of this. So far we're just doing some wall building. That's kind of all we're doing. And does that go? Yeah, cool. Just like that. Oh, we're missing two little dots. Hey man, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, Yeah, sorry, it's been a hot minute. I had a busy week, but we're back. We're back streaming again, having a good time. Right now we're doing the battle at Arlong Park. We've actually built it quite a bit. Today we already built up the shark attack little building. We got a really cool little shooting gallery here. And a couple figures. A couple figures really cool. Chew's looking pretty cool. We got Usopp and Nami, if you know One Piece very well. We got them bad boys. They're looking awesome. But yeah, this is the set that I'm building for today. We've already gone through 4 bags. Yeah, 4 different bags for building. Not too bad, not too bad. And right now we're building the actual, I don't even know what it is, just a tower? Pretty much, just a tower. I want to say it's like some type of building, but yeah. I don't know if it's Arlong's HQ or something like that. If that's what it was supposed to be. You're at school, eh? Crazy, crazy. Well, good luck in class. Good luck in your assignment, but thank you for stopping in and saying hi, though. I appreciate it. That's kind of cool. I assume you're listening to me with some headphones in right now on the low, just like chilling and vibing. That's cool. When I was in high school, they would not let us bring our phones into the classroom. It was not allowed at all, unfortunately. So yeah, I didn't really see my cell phone ever. What are we what are we building? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. I don't even know what's come. What are we? What are we? Does that go there? Oh, I think we're building one of the pieces that breaks away right now off the side wall there. I think that's what's happening. I did not do that right. Hold up. There we go. Cool. Okay. Nice. Sweet. Get some smooth pieces going. Oh, that's tough. There we go. Use up some of these weird little. What are these? I think they use these usually for like lanterns and stuff in Minecraft. We're gonna use it as a light. Kind of a weird one though. Goes like that. Flip it upside down. Put it on the wall. Can I see this in the set picture? Not really. Maybe it's in the bottom corner there. Kinda. Okay, we're gonna add it to this set. Does that go in? Oh yeah. I kind of get it now. And then that's gonna actually rotate a little bit. Got a little wiggle room. Not bad, not bad. Probably gonna have to do that twice now, right? Yeah, yeah, of course, eh? That's funny. You do it once, then you gotta do it on the other side. All right. At least now I know what I'm kind of expecting here. Goes there. That one on top? Yeah, yeah. There. Oh, you're not able to hear me? No worries, man. You got a history exam about the Middle Ages. Well, good luck, man. Good luck. I wish you all the luck. History. That's something that you can't lie about. You can't fib. You can't just go in there and pretend that you know what you're talking about because it's all facts. So hopefully you read up. Hopefully you did some studying because that's the I think the only thing that's gonna save you there on that one. But that's awesome. Cool. Too funny. All right. So we are pretty well done, I think, on this 4th bag, which isn't too bad. Not bad at all. Just got to get our little lantern in there, and then we can add it to the set. And did I do that right? Nope, I did not do that right. How did I end up doing that? I think I built this backwards somewhat. So see if I just rotate it. Is that going to fix my problem? Fingers crossed. See if I can just swap the pieces here and save the day. Come on. And then if I just put that on and that over there, will that fix it? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So the lights are for the inside of the building. Not bad at all. Where are we putting these red ones? On the wall? Cool, cool. Oh, 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 oh. Come on. There. Cool. Never easy. Never easy. What are we? Oh, we're adding the finishing touches. That is what we're doing. Gotta add them smooth pieces. Just like that. And our last beige. Oh, I don't know why the corner didn't click there. Is it gonna... There we go. Fire. Sweet. Oh, that's why we got another wanted poster. Where does this go? On the outside. Right there. That's actually a pretty good place for it. Like that, right there. Right in the front steps. So when they're walking in, they can take a little look-see. Would be cool if maybe we had a wanted poster on the left side as well. I'll take one though, you know. One's better than none. Is that how that looks? Yes, definitely. Okay. And then we're gonna put... No! There we go. Cool. And... Oh, that one goes over top. We're using these weird, like, slope pieces, I guess you want to call them. Slope pieces is what they are. Some blues. It's giving it some depth. I kind of like it. It's giving it some really cool arches. Yeah, no, that is really, really cool. And just like that, folks, we're done. We're done bag number... Is that bag 4? I thought that was bag 5. I guess that was... No, this is bag 5. Okay, so this bag here has Arlong in it. There's not a lot of pieces. How much time do we got here? If we break in the 2-hour marker, we'll call it quits. If not... That's 1:43. Okay, okay. We're going to continue it until we hit 2. Just because that's what I want to do. Make myself feel better. Okay. I also want to see what Arlong looked like. This is actually really exciting. When are we going to get Luffy, though? Homeboy's just been thrown into the abyss. The Shadow Realm! He's been banished! Arlong, my boy! Only thing I think I'm disappointed about is the fact that he doesn't have any kind of leg printing or anything like that. But, ooh, his hairpiece is so cool. Oh, it's so nice. So nice. So, so nice. Bring him right up to the front there. Show him off. In all his glory. Dude is clean. So clean. Fire. Absolutely fire. Arlong added to the collection. Not bad at all. Am I right? Am I right? Really happy I actually got this set. I think this is probably one of the... I was really having a hard time trying to figure out which set I wanted to start with. You know, obviously most of the sets I'm gonna say for Lego One Piece are absolutely fire, but I just didn't know which one I wanted to start with. You know, I felt like it was pretty important. Like I want to start off on a good note, but I didn't want to like jump straight for, let's say, the Going Merry or the Floating Berity. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to ease my way into it, and which we have, and it's been pretty good so far. Actually, I would say it's been going very good. This is a really cool set. I'm loving it. I at first I didn't care too much about Arlong's Park, but I was really loving the Fisherman. Now that I've got my hands on this set, this is actually a really, really cool play set. There's a lot of awesome parts and pieces in here that I like. I think we're doing the first floor, I want to say. Like the veranda, the balcony. I think that's what we're building up here. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, okay. Whew. I just had to look at the slopes there to make sure I did the slopes right, because they're a little confusing. But we got them. We got them. Oh yeah. One thing I messed up is yeah. Okay, that's why. Where's our flat smoothies? I just seen them. Oh, that's why. Oh, we got some weird green looking pieces here. These are very odd. They go well with the maroon though. That's a good color grade right there. Not bad at all. Put this there. What did I do? I think I messed something up here. Oh, I see. No, I don't see. What did I? Gotcha. I'm like, what did I do wrong? Oh, I'm always placing the pieces just in the wrong spots. So you gotta double back, reset, reevaluate, boom. Nope, still mess it up. Flip it around, and boom, there we go. Finally, we get to put on Arlong's sign for his park. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, this is so bad. So bad. So bad. Oh no. Oh no. Is there any way I can just fix it? No. Okay. Too late. It's too late. I'm committed. I just gotta live with it now. It's so crooked. It's so crooked. It's so crooked. Oh, if I just say it 3 times fast, maybe it'll get better. It's so crooked. Oh no. No. Oh well. It is what it is, brother. So, I'm gonna get those on. Brown piece. Still doing not too bad. Not too bad. I wonder what we're building up now. And honestly, I ain't got no clue. It's like, what are we doing? Where are we going? Oh, that just got complicated with all those slope pieces. What happened there? That one goes like that, like that. Got some chains I just realized. I wonder where these are going to go. It's kind of interesting. Let's see here. We're just whipping this off. This is good. Real good. Square goes on. What is happening? Oh, I love these green pieces. They're like the Statue of Liberty lady, that kind of green color. And they look so cool. So we take this and we put that. Let's go like this. Hmm. Okay. That's kind of cool looking. I like the veranda that we're building here. Oh, this one goes on the right side. And it goes like this. Oh, yo. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the playability. They fall to the side, but they're built to actually. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So they go. It's actually. Oh. Oh. It's a little offset. Is it supposed to be like that? I feel like it's supposed to be like that, but maybe not. Maybe that's just me that's getting a little like, what? A little confused. Oh, we're gonna do another one. Okay, okay. How many more pictures? Pictures. How many more instructions until we're done? Not many more. Okay, okay. We got this. We got this. I'll survive. We're gonna just bang off this bag here, and then I'm gonna call it quits. We got a couple more bags to do, but my attention span, honestly, I'm losing it. I'm starting to lose it. So let's wrap her up here, or not. I like to always try and keep my mind fresh. Otherwise, that's like once I know I'm starting to slow down, I'm like, okay, I could use a break now. Otherwise, my progress is just I'm not going to make nearly as much progress as I did when I first started. So, got lots of them angles. Got to do the exact same thing but opposite, which can be a little confusing. Not gonna lie. There, that goes like that. That goes like that. And we need some slopies. Where does the slopey go? Right there. Oh yeah, now I get it. Cool. Just like that. Gotta get that corner on. Other one. Got lots of red. Lots and lots of red. She's looking beautiful. She's looking gorgeous. Gorgeous. And we're gonna need this little thing. Oh, and that goes like that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take this, go under. That goes on. Little slope action. Another slope piece. That one. Bam. Not much more here. We're almost there. Just gotta get that on. Click it with a little dot. I did the other one. This gets connected. I know. There we go. There we go. Just like that. Get the Arlong Park back on. Boom, baby. Oh no. Now why is that one smooth? I don't understand. Maybe if I just move one piece. Let's see. Let's see if I can remove this one piece. Will it fix it? Oh, this is going to be difficult. I'm hoping that by doing that, oh yeah, there we go. That's much better. Super smooth looking, I think, ish. Yeah, smoother. Cool. So right now, we don't have the piece to actually connect it. What we do, however, is we have some change. Some chains. Where do these boys go? Just like that? And then chains or something is kind of weird. I might have to redo that. We'll do it later. That's okay. Got these little pegs. Is this where Luffy gets chained up, or is this where Nami gets chained up? I can't really remember in the show. Which is like, yeah, who gets where? Okay, we'll leave that like that. What are we building here? It's so weird. Okay, and then we're gonna get a little barrel. We're gonna get two white things. This? Shove it in a barrel? What is that even supposed to look like? I have not a clue what that's supposed to be, but we'll just put it there. We got a little crate. We're gonna put some more of these little white things in. Like, what are these supposed to be? Like weapons or something? I have not a clue. Not a clue what that would be. That one. Got some, what is this, like treasure or something like that? A little brown piece. Last but not least, we got this little thing. That's it. That was bag 5. Just like that. Not bad at all. You know, this set is coming along really well. I gotta say, it's looking good so far. You know, we got a majority of our characters. What bags do we have left? We have 6, 7, and 8 left. So there's still, honestly, a decent amount of bags. That's crazy. That's crazy. Huh. Look at that, eh? Yeah, we still got quite a ways. So, thank you, everybody that has watched this stream. Thank you for joining us for today. I'm going to end it here. This has been a lot of fun. What are we at? 2 hours? Whoop, whoop. We hit the 2-hour marker. Good. That's so cool. glad to see that. Super happy. What an awesome set. This has been a fun build. We got some cool guys. The set pieces, gorgeous, beautiful. I'm loving it all. But I'm going to peace out now, guys, and have a nice little break. So, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to catch you all very soon. I got some videos coming out pretty much every day of the week. So, if you want to watch some content, it's there. Go check it out.